Welcome to the Buy Box Bandits podcast.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Buy Box Bandits podcast. Checking in. It is 10 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. We got BillyFlips with us today. Garrett's at ASD. We're going to do an ASD like recap type video. I think that'd be a good episode, Dan. You think we ought to do that with Dylan and Garrett probably for next week?
We ought to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be a good episode. And then we have Watch Me Amazon coming on Thursday too. On that. Yeah. On that, which should be good. But yeah, Billy's with us. Billy is a lot richer, probably to the tune of 10 to 50x richer than he was on the last episode we did. So you want to catch us up to speed on your sales and stuff. We also want to mention, prior to getting into it, thank you to SellerAmp for sponsoring the episode as always. Chrome app, Chrome extension, web app, mobile app. Go get a free trial of it. Linked in the description.
Get that free trial.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we've been pumping.
To the tune of pumping is a verb, selling a ton of stuff on Amazon.
I think we're at like 65 trailing 30 days.
What was your trailing 30 days? When did we do it? It was in April, and then we did the live one in July, that was like more for the band.
That was like the start of the pump.
Yeah.
February.
What triggered this pump we're talking about right now? What has shifted in your business?
Cash, lending, and Amex.
And buying supreme quantities of stuff that's very good.
Yeah, almost like so. All right, so cash. So you got more access to capital now, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
And you did that through Amex.
I got a personal loan through someone, and then got the Amex Plum.
W.
And yeah.
You said you on the Plum one?
Yes.
Nice. Plum card's a great card.
Yeah, 60. So Danny,
I haven't used the 60-day period though.
Dude, yeah, I like hammer my Plum now.
Is it so is it that it's 60 days and you have statement dates and such, so it really could be like 75 days if you do it right?
It's so 30 days go by, you have to pay the minimum, which is 10%. And nothing, and then you get an extra 30 days interest free.
But are there due dates, or is it just like the trailing the money due, or is it like you have money that's
no, there's statement dates.
So it could be as far out as 80 days out then.
And I think it could also be lower than 60 days.
Honestly, if you get it wrong.
So far though, it's been working out great. I'm not sure the specifics.
Yeah, you've been buying heavy too. I've been seeing on the timeline you've been buying heavy. It's such, dude, like there's just always good stuff to buy. Like
there's always inventory to be buying right now.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
But yeah, specifically, it's interesting because you, Aliza, Michaela, Andrew, shout out to all those folks. Like you guys all really figured it out right around the time that Danny and I figured it out last year, July, August. Danny, Garrett, and I, right? We all figured out. I remember Danny did 100 bands in July, Garrett did 100 bands in July, and then I did 100 bands in August on that. And we all kind of figured it out at the same time. And it really does, like, there's obviously a lot of intricacies, like the access to capital is huge and everything, but it ultimately really does just come down to having the confidence to buy supreme amounts of really good items.
Yeah, I mean, you need the capital though. Definitely need.
No, definitely. But there's a lot of people who have been around for a while who are still doing 20 to 50K a month that could be doing so much more if they just bought bigger quantities of stuff. There's like people we know well.
There's definitely like a moment, or there's definitely like an order that people have where I know I did, where I was just like, you know what, fuck it, like gotta add zero. I'm gonna add a zero to this shit, and like you're just kind of tossing it up. I mean, it'll work as long as your numbers are good, but it doesn't prove itself till it happens, till you rip like that first $5,000 sales day, then that first $10,000 sales day, and then you're like, oh my god, I'm completely sold out. I need to get more stuff, which happens a lot too, especially for FBA and stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, conviction.
You gotta Chad buy more inventory.
You just gotta Chad buy.
You gotta Chad buy more inventory. Might have to tweet that right now. Hopefully Miles doesn't copy it.
Yeah, hopefully Miles didn't already tweet that 11 minutes ago. You go verify on the timeline for the Twitter listeners that are here on everything. But yeah, you guys, at all the audio listeners, I got the mic back out today after like a 6-month break. But we're high on the podcast. We're ripping Buy Box Bandits.
Don't have the mic out.
Yeah, well, you're in Jersey. What are you in New Jersey for?
I have a wedding to attend to.
Congrats. You're a little young for that, but congrats either way.
Thank you. Long time coming. Marrying myself, actually.
Cool.
Or
Didn't have to
married
do
the
that.
game. Huh.
Oh.
All right, cut that out. That was a
If
joke.
for the longtime listeners, the Thanksgiving episodes, you're in that bedroom as well. I remember.
Yeah, dude, this bedroom is where everything. A lot of stressful nights in this bedroom. A lot of things
Really, like business wise, or like
everything wise.
yeah. Yeah, the red and then the Jeter
I
in the
like the red
background.
with
You
the-
had the setup where we were botting, right? Or you were botting. We
Dude,
were
yeah,
we were
like,
ripping
right here.
Flobies.
I had the 3 monitors. Yeah, dude, Floby's great time.
Well, yeah, and remember we talked about this a few episodes ago, but buying on the personal cards because they didn't take Amex.
Dude, that was a pain to deal
It was
with.
worth it for the bag, obviously.
I was pulling up like debit card statements.
Oh yeah.
My CPA.
Yeah, it's gonna be so much easier to do that accounting because it's all on just like 4 business cards this year.
Yeah.
Just like figuring out, all right, what did I actually spend, and then subtract that from the ending inventory.
I mean, you just got Chad by inventory and just like you just sell through.
Yeah, like so
Really
many
do. You
people are
just gotta
worried
think
about the next VA. Like it comes down to I've seen many examples of this. It's a small nucleus of like-minded people that you all buy the same stuff or even just like go over the same concepts on everything. And it
Or
has to
just the
happen
same
organically
sales.
because there's a level of trust involved too.
Yeah. Or in Danny's case, like wholesale sheet.
Well,
Yeah,
we
you
started
you
away though,
gotta
but yeah.
just Chad buy. Like you gotta like I Chad pre-ordered more money than I probably will have in the next like 3 years. Like you just gotta send it. Like you just gotta do it.
And
There's no
how's
other
that
way.
work with back orders? Like what if you
I
can't
only get
fill?
charged when they come in.
Yeah.
There's ways to kind of like weasel your way out if the inventory is not profitable anymore. So you always want to make sure you're protected, but like
Just
I'm not
like
buying
of a
stuff that I
of
can't
2,
sell.
you're 0 for 2 on warehouse leases.
Well, no, I made a ton of money on the Miami.
No. I know. I didn't mean you lost money, but in terms of finishing them, yeah.
Oh yeah, like
Which no, the
warehouse-
first one with COVID, that was not your fault at all.
well, yeah, the first
And
one.
then
with
the
COVID was
second
definitely
one
not my
wasn't
fault.
either. Yeah.
Well, the
That's
second
me.
one had a roach infestation.
Yeah.
And then I was like, bro, fuck this. Like, I don't want to come here. I don't want to manage anyone. I'm just gonna pay a prep center to do all this shit for me. And to be honest, like I probably now pay a prep center more money than it would cost me to have a warehouse and have employees. But
The headspace.
I don't have to manage anyone.
And it's variable
don't have
cost,
to-
not
I don't have
fixed.
to pay a manager to manage anyone. Like it's just that I have so much more free time using a prep center, and that's worth it to me.
Oh yeah. For
Like, by
stuff.
far. Especially
like
a prep center
tweeting.
that you can trust. Like just send the inventory and I don't have to worry about it getting like lost or them sending in like under the wrong location or whatever. It's amazing.
Yeah, well, and that comes like from interviewing them and stuff. But yeah, what we learned, the biggest progress we made in business was or at least in Amazon, was those little spurts of like MFing stuff or like little time sensitive things, whether it's like Q4 back to school for me. I know some of the MFing you did back in the day. Like you remember we were in the parking lot of Romer's apartment last year and you were ripping all that OA stuff.
Me?
Yeah, we were
Oh,
walking around the parking lot,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
wouldn't even go in the apartment because you were scared they would see the.
No, it
the
was
stuff.
the Wi. It was I think the Wi-Fi or something, or maybe it was that. Yeah, I was in the
What were you
parking
guys
lot.
doing there?
Well, it was the Miami event, so we were.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was like I went up on Wednesday and then picked you up, and then Garrett came Thursday, and then the event was Friday or something like
Yeah.
that.
I had gotten a notification that something I was selling came back in stock. So I just pulled out my laptop in the parking lot, like
We
hot spot,
didn't even go in. Yeah.
sitting on the side of the sidewalk, spent like 75 grand. Just like
Yeah,
hanging out.
that's it. Like insane. That would have been insanity to us. Like a few
Yeah.
months prior. We
And I
just
think I was
started a
doing
few
in
months
the back
prior.
of, and then I was doing the back of Romer's car too when we were going somewhere. I think.
Oh, that was so fun. Well, we also all have to go to AST next year too.
Yes.
Definitely.
I would have,
Crazy.
I would have went this year, but I have this wedding.
There's like a lot. Do you know Julian and Lester are there with Garrett?
Yeah, dude. I saw Lester at like 3 a.m. at a ice cream shop in Brickell.
I know he was hype. Lester's
Yeah,
hilarious. I know he was
it
hype.
was so funny.
You've been recognized
so
by a
funny.
few Amazon people in Miami.
Dude, yeah, it's like wild. If you guys ever see me, like say what's up.
Say what's up.
So
Ben.
dude, it's like so unbelievable that it even happens. But yeah, I saw Lester in an ice cream shop at like 3 a.m, which was really funny.
I know he was geeked.
We were both geeked.
Yeah. I'm sure that did the ice cream hit.
Yeah, it was gelato.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mama,
So Billy is like 90% of your sales probably for the year are in the last 30 days. Like compare your last 30 days to your year to date. Pull it up. Pull it up.
So if you keep up the percentage growth,
Yes, you will be a
2 years
billionaire.
you'll be a
You will
billionaire.
be a billionaire, but
So
probably
right now
within
you
12
have
months.
the path to a billionaire.
Yeah, probably within 12 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, so July and August are pretty much
It's the have you guys seen the chart where it's like it's the graph and it's like this is pointless and it just keeps going and then it shoots up? That's exactly what it is. You gotta make an Instagram post of like the chart and then that. I'll send it to you. It's from this page.
Where it's like the miner when he turns his back, like
yes,
like
yeah,
right
yeah, and the dude just keeps. Well, that's like 95% of it. You know, we've been at this a few years, Danny. Like, you know, we started in 2019. Who's still around that we followed on socials then that we follow on socials now that isn't doing at least significantly better than they were? It's like pretty much.
Yeah,
I can think of a couple
some people
examples.
stop.
Well, almost everyone stops that doesn't win.
I mean, yeah, there was a good amount of people that were. There was a lot book sellers.
Books. I was just gonna say that. Yeah. Well,
for
that's
whatever reason.
what's crazy is like online arbitrage didn't exist back then because no one could get on, or it did, but it didn't.
It was just
not anywhere close to the scale it does today. Yeah. Now online arbitrage has been democratized. All the people with like 10,000 reviews that have been on
you democratized it, Miles.
36 months. Yeah, seller app making it easy. All
yeah,
that stuff.
I mean, no, it's a great thing.
Don Gating, yeah, of course.
It's like there's definitely a lot
the
of
competition's way higher than it was even a year ago, but it's also that like
there's still plenty for everyone though.
Well, no, and your skills compound much quicker than outside factors typically on stuff. So like I make much more money on Amazon than I did a year, like 100% year over year, and it'll be like I'm gonna try to make 100K profit just in December alone, and that's with significant market. But I have more money. I'm better at buying. We got better network now. Like Billy and I, what was it, Friday night? Like I bought like 3K worth of profit in like 17 minutes, and then if it was a bunch of hoodies, so like there's a good chance if those are 30% or whatever more valuable. Yeah, not those, but in October that could be like $5 to $7 grand of profit depending on how they hit on stuff. There's lots of tailwinds. There's a ton of tailwinds in clothing right now because it's going to start getting cold. People are naturally going to be wearing more clothing, right? So buying more on Amazon, hoodies, different stuff like that. And everything, and just buying. We've been so spoiled from a buying perspective with OA the past 2 months, with like a couple big sales on big websites. It typically only happens quarterly, happening like twice and stuff, that it's been really easy to get a lot of good buys. And that's why a lot of stuff is depressed right now compared to what like the normal replen buy cost would be, because we've been so spoiled with some lower buy costs. That'll like it's never a bad time to buy good items. There's worse times to buy good items, right? But like it's really hard to screw up buying anything in November, anything that's giftable. Warner had a really good point in that he was talking about like anything that's giftable with the roadmap call the other night. It's like, yeah, that makes complete sense. Anything that's giftable, yes, like shoes, clothing, electronics, toys, obviously all that stuff does well. There's heavy tailwinds in all those categories right now. And especially some of these like back to school stuff is a very good opportunity to load up on some stuff.
Yeah. What do you think about, I mean, you guys have obviously been in the game longer than I have, but timing out the sales that are happening throughout the year, like if you're able to know when these big sales are happening, you can kind of manage your bankroll. Like when the sale comes around, go extremely deep. Then the next one comes, you're ready to go again.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Like if we had unlimited money, that would make sense, because you could just buy like this. You could buy tons of like hoodies and sweatpants and stuff right now and then not care about the short-term market dynamics, because that if something has 13 sellers right now that was probably bought from where you bought it from, and last year October it had 7, if it gets anywhere, even if it goes to 10 sellers or 8 sellers or something, the price is going to be higher because the demand's going to go up too, right? If you think about it, like trying to think, for example, right, there's a lot of, and sometimes it works inversely too, but there's just a lot of very affordable buy costs. Yeah, like there's tons of like jackets on sale on Nike.com and stuff like that like it's, if you have the money, it's kind of unreasonable if you can sit on stuff that like that's just going to be a lot more expensive. This is the same thing with a bunch of Legos and stuff. Any Legos that came out that January 1st, 2021, made a video about this. They have a 2-year cycle, right? So then there's a good chance they're good again, or they're retiring this year. So therefore they go out of stock. Amazon goes out of stock. Price goes to the stratosphere.
Are you guaranteeing that claim?
It's cyclically. I could be 6 months off, right? But it's just the way stuff typically works. Yeah.
No, yeah.
And you can see it from because they have 2-year life cycles, and that Lego brings out new stuff.
For sure.
Yeah.
Are you still holding a lot of Lego?
No, well, some, yeah, but I've kind of gotten overloaded with just buying OA stuff, depressed too, or like cheaper than normal.
You got it out the storage unit right now, or what? Or is it?
Yeah, yeah. So, and some, honestly, some like a couple things that I was very amateur at it last year. I kind of a lot better at it this year. I know a lot better what to buy, but you can just rip stuff in November with the Walmart 60-day return window listed MF and buy unlimited quantities of stuff with zero risk.
Yeah.
Some big brains. Yeah.
Could get in trouble though if you try to return a lot of stuff. They'll let you do it
at like, or just like from a specific store. Or you just spread it out across.
If you like are buying like tens of thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah, that's probably
try to return it at once.
Yeah.
They'll let you do it.
Would that like be classified as fraud? I don't know.
No, that's not fraud.
No, I didn't think so.
It's just taking. I mean, it's within their policy, but sometimes they have.
Like, and they can totally say no. Yeah, exactly. Like they're totally. Yeah, you would have to be smart about it.
Like I'm sure there's a cap on how much you can return.
Oh yeah.
Over a certain amount. I remember.
But it would be going to a bunch of different Walmarts and stuff.
I remember I had bought wall hair clippers. I had bought like.
Oh, those were good.
Dude, I had bought like 50, yeah, I had bought like $50,000 worth of wall hair clippers, like a lot in person. It was a lot, and I sold through at Costco, and I through multiple Costco's, and I sold through like half of them, and then the listing tanked, and I was like, well, I bought these, I paid taxes on them, I can return them. It's just a normal receipt. So when I went back to Costco, I was like, yo, I'm returning these. They were not about it. The guy started. He was saying it was like a volume sale, it was a wholesale sale, and I was like, bro, I paid taxes on it. Here's the receipt. Take it back. And
you have some history with Costco.
They made like an exception, even though it was within their rules, but they told me I can't do that again. I was like, all right, yeah. And they took it back, and I got the money back. But I still made a bunch of money on it because I sold through like inventory. But yeah, when you try and return a large volume of stuff, they're almost always gonna have a problem with it.
I think if you're banking on returning stuff,
then you're good looking to lose. Yeah, it's exactly. Yeah, it's like what it is. It's like whenever someone like we have a refund policy on our course, right? Whenever someone asks about it in advance, they always ask for one, and it's like a meme on Twitter, but it's so true. It shows a lack of commitment and such. When it always happens.
Like Kate right now.
No,
oh wait, no, that was someone else. That was someone else.
It just always happens. Yeah. And now it's fine. That's the policy. I'm cool with it. Obviously, that's the policy. It tweaks the conversion rate. But
I know. Like, what were you saying before this when we said something?
The Costco. Tell us about your other Costco mishaps over the years.
No, there was just that and
chlorine.
The chlorine one was funny. The last checkout that I did in Florida with chlorine. They took my card and like pulled it up on the system, and it's like a super old, like the software that they pulled it up on is like super old. So it's just like a black screen and like green letters, and all you see is like checkout of chlorine from that past 2 days, just like hundreds of them, just like checkout. And the guy's like, this can't be right. And I was like,
true.
Oh, shit. And then they took my card and I just left. And then that was
it. You still made a bag, yeah.
Yeah, like 15 grand in like a weekend.
Do you have the picture on your phone of the U-Haul and the?
Yeah, I can find it.
Yeah, the YouTube viewer is about to be blessed on that.
Dude, yeah, that was that was all. I flew down a friend, paid him like $1,000.
Rented a Tesla. Oh, wifey came down too, or former wifey came down too.
Former wifey came down.
Forgot about that.
Not going to segue.
Yeah, that's all we'll get into on that.
I think
speaking of that, are the scooters still available in Brickell? No, they're not.
No, they took them all away. There's like a couple available, but not
Mayor Suarez.
Nah, it was the Miami Commission. Someone was crying about it.
No.
Yeah, you know how people are. I'm trying to find the picture of the chlorine right now. That was a great week.
You guys both got into books at like the same time.
Me like 2 months prior, but basically, yeah.
Is that like in high school or coming out of high school?
No, so I was a junior in college. Danny was a sophomore.
All right, here's some chlorine in a in the U-Haul.
U-Haul. That's
The van, dude. My friend actually threw up outside the van
why.
because the fumes were like crazy.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's
when we were
epic. Yeah, the
palletizing
pallets,
How do you
yeah.
load those into
I
the-
did all of this myself because he was like violently throwing up, and I was like, "All right, bro, like just hang out in the shade." It was hot, and like you were smelling the chlorine. I was about to bag those. I didn't care. I was.
How did you load those into the U-Haul?
No, so these I palletized it and then shipped it back to New Jersey, which was like I think that was $2,200, and then I shipped it out. I sold all of them before I had got back to New Jersey, and then so I just shipped them all out the
Merchant
next day.
fulfilled?
Huh?
You merchant fulfilled all of those?
Yeah, every single
Yeah,
one.
you can't FBA something like that that's volatile.
Here's them in my garage in New Jersey.
Here in my garage.
Dude, yeah, I got them all out.
It's pretty epic,
I
yeah.
had like three PS trucks come.
If you keep buying them, I'll keep
No,
selling
but
them.
dude, I remember when the last UPS driver was leaving, he's like, so, and this was the beginning of the summer. He's like, how much you make off this? I was like, I don't know, like probably like 10, 11, 12 grand. And he's like, wow, nice. So you're done for the summer, right? And I was
Oh
like,
no, yeah, you
I was like, what are you talking about? We're just getting started. I'm trying to do
yeah,
this
there's
80
you
times
tell
over.
yeah, there's two types of people.
That
You
kind
tell
of
them,
like,
yeah, you tell them you
hour
can
hit.
make
Oh,
you can
no.
make you can make $1,000 an hour. Oh, so I only have to work 1 hour to make $1,000. Not I can work 24 hours.
yeah, like, yeah, I remember the guy said that. And I was like, what the fuck?
That's why daily spend goals are poverty.
Why? What's your theory behind that?
Because someone with that mindset is just going to stop spending once they hit it, or they're going to be
Ooh.
spending on bad stuff.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay, yay.
I
No,
think
that
you
is
should have like a
incredibly true.
monthly, like
Yeah.
I have like
Yeah,
minimum.
monthly is
Month-
fine.
yeah.
I don't have a goal. I have minimums I need to hit.
You
Yeah.
don't rise
I
to
don't
your goals,
stop
you
spending
fall
them.
to your standards.
I never stop spending.
Never. Never.
No, I definitely stop spending when I know like I could go potentially bankrupt if something goes wrong.
No, you're beyond that. But either way, there were times definitely where like net worth negative last year. It was close at a few points. Yeah, like if
That's where I'm going to be at.
well, that's where you have to be, or not have to be. But if you want hyper growth,
Well,
like
yeah.
you have to take those type, or not have to, but it helps to take shots like that, especially if they work. It doesn't help if they don't work, but if they work, it helps.
Well, they're gonna
You have to. You just kind of have to do it.
Well, or if you want to, like, that's how we were able to grow quick on stuff. Yeah.
Miles,
Oh, you were skinny body.
dude, what the hell?
You were.
No, I know. I gotta
That
lose
was
some
target
weight.
acquired. That was probably right around a year. That was like a year ago, 2 weeks
That was
ago.
like literally a year ago.
Yeah. And then when did you secure the lease? Like early September? 'Cause you
Yeah,
went
I
back
like
down.
I got screwed out of one right after it, and then I secured it. I secured it at the end of August, and then I moved in the end of September.
Yeah. Remember you went to like Indiana or something to get that car like the
Yeah, I
day
picked up a
before?
C8, flipped it, and then drove down to Miami in my Charger.
Yeah. Oh, do you
Kind of.
still have the Charger?
I actually do, yeah, but it's being sold right now.
Oh, W, isn't it? Okay. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, actually big. I'll make like 17, 18 grand off it, and it was a lease too.
Oh, so it's just
How
worth.
do you lease a car and sell it back to somebody?
Well,
You could buy out the lease.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. It's like
Okay.
selling a house that you mortgaged. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, when are you gonna do that?
Get a mortgage.
Yeah.
I was actually speaking to someone about this yesterday. So you really don't need 2 tax returns. You'll just get a higher interest rate if you only have one, and then you can refinance the next year.
But
I was
even
like,
that could be a pain. But I mean,
so I'm
and
actually gonna try and go through this guy I was speaking to and see what I can get approved for. Because if I can get approved for like 500-600 grand, like, dude, I'm buying a condo. You're out of your
a
mind.
condo, really?
Yeah, I'm buying a condo and I'm putting a renter in it.
Ah, okay. And would it just break even about, or?
I mean, as long as it's breaking even, I don't care.
Well, yeah.
I just want the equity. I just want the equity in it,
Yeah.
like the asset of it. In my opinion, that's like what real estate is. If you like trying to cash flow real estate, to me is like kind of
Because the equity is tax free too. or theoretically, you know, obviously
yeah.
until you sell, but like you know, like from a compounding perspective, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like a real estate expert by any means, but in my opinion, the equity in the property is the biggest.
Well, if anyone wants to sell their house in New Jersey, you are licensed to represent them.
I
right?
actually, yeah, I still have a license like another year.
Isn't that like a $300 course you take?
Yeah, I did it. I did the whole thing. Passed the
So
test
isn't
the
it
first
that
try.
you can like walk into any house that has like a for sale sign?
Yeah, I just have to submit it like on.
Because
like a
Meet
badge
Kevin,
or
the old
something?
school Meet Kevin videos, he would just walk into all these houses.
Yeah, I
well, I
could.
think he owned them, but like,
any house that has a Supra key, I can go on the app, schedule a showtime, and just like pull up and just go check it out.
Interesting. Whatever happened to that one house you were trying to wholesale? The deal fell through, right? Because didn't the guy die or something?
No, I got paid on one of them, like 10 grand.
Oh, sweet.
I got paid on a it was on like some old person's house. Yeah, I forgot exactly what happened. Something like fell through. We had the right to buy it or something, and then they wanted to get out of the deal, so they had to pay us.
And then you just yeah. It was like during COVID though.
Dude, I was looking at the prices of this houses now. Oh my god. Should have bought.
Well, you wouldn't. Yeah, you would have made it back.
Well, if we held it, we probably wouldn't have held it though. We would have made like 150 grand.
Ooh,
It's a bag.
just in a year too. Yeah, that would have been crazy.
We would have
crazy.
sold it right away anyway. So
Yeah, true. Billy, how was camp the first few days?
Good. I mean, today's day 2, so
Oh, you're not burnt out yet?
no.
Gonna be a different man a week from now. And then we're
Yeah.
coming to his game, September 3rd. We're pulling up, Garrett and I.
The ice bath is key.
Oh, okay. Okay.
oh wait, you do ice baths?
Yeah, man.
Well,
Got to.
yeah. Trying to
I'm
get a starting spot.
I'm a big cold plunge guy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I take cold showers.
So
Really?
you do the ice bath? Are you like putting? Is it ice or is it just cold water?
It's both.
Okay.
Well, true.
So, oh yeah. Well, the one that I use in my building is
It's just cold
it's really
water.
cold water.
Yeah, well, I bet they have some kind of system built where the water's always like freezing.
Yeah, it's usually pretty cold, although it's not as cold as you would think. I think it's 40.
Oh,
Which
that's-
is, dude,
that's
even like
plenty cold.
60s cold in water.
Yeah.
But you would think it feels a lot colder than. I mean, I guess 40. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the mid or high 40s.
Even
Dude, I do it
60
for
is like
15 minutes though. It's amazing.
Feels so good after.
Dude, it feels
My
like.
feet though, my feet get my feet are the worst.
Well, Amazon.
Yeah, sometimes my toes hurt.
It's like Amazon when you know you're like, damn, I don't want to prep more of these, and you just buy more because you know it would be irresponsible not to.
Yeah, or you see the MF orders going up and like.
Yeah, and you have to
ship
do
out
it. You
there.
have to do it if you want to make the money. You have to
Yeah,
do it.
that's you just slap on buy box bandits and start prepping stuff. Like that's the way to do it.
Facts. And you remember, you think, what would Miles, Danny, and Garrett want me to buy more? You bet your ass we would.
Dude, shipping out MF inventory, like all you got to think is how much money you're making on each one. It's like, okay, 20
Yeah,
bucks.
and you think
10 seconds done, 20 bucks done. 20
something
bucks. It's just
something that's done well for me is thinking about, like, you know, a year ago, you know, a year and a half ago, right? We weren't, you know, doing as good as we are now or whatever. And how thankful you are for the work you put in then that laid the
Yes.
groundwork. Like, and you think of where you'll be a year from now, there's a similar thing in that, you know, you'll be either very happy about work you did or, you know, not happy about it or what. And obviously, you know, thinking in the past, but more so thinking about your future self. Would your future self be satisfied with what you're doing today?
Sorry about the sirens.
Oh,
can't hear any.
yeah, I can't hear
Yeah?
any either.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
your
a
mic.
loud siren going right now.
Oh no.
No, we can't. I can't hear anything.
Yeah. Oh, Wi-Fi's fan just started there. Yeah, no, it's been
I think
going.
it's been
It's been
on.
going the whole time. Yeah, it's been going the whole time. On this. Okay, so what do we think end of year sales goals, lads? Let me see what I'm at. Total. I think 3 milli would be the target for me.
If I had to
Um,
set an aggressive goal, I would
No,
say
wait, none of that year to date.
500K.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, it's gonna be close actually. I'm gonna be at least like 2.5.
Let me see if I can pull up my QuickBooks invoicing.
Oh, for back orders?
No, because well, I've been taking orders off of Amazon now.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, which is
Like, I'm
that's super
doing-
smart. Yeah.
And so, but it's a little weird because I've actually been charging some people for back orders, which like I don't have to, but if I'm essentially getting like free loan. Let me see. I have to log in.
Charging suppliers for back orders?
Oh, so I have customers now off of
Yeah,
Amazon.
that
buy
that
equipment
proves you
from
don't
me.
listen to
Oh.
Buy Box Bandits.
So
Yeah,
you're
it's
a
like-
legit distributor now.
You're just like not listening to Buy Box Bandits, so that's
Yeah, you were
one
not
problem here.
listening to Buy Box. That's a
What
problem.
else?
But yeah, some of them have been paying me in advance for back orders, which is like you don't have to. But
Free money.
What they
that's-
do. It's not their money, it's the company's money.
yeah,
So
that's the thing. Like a lot of people, like they don't care. They see like shiny new object and they want it.
which sucks for the boss, but like, that's on
Oh,
him.
it sucks for I guess the
Well, and they
know,
need it. Well, I don't know if they need the
They don't need it.
camera.
They
or
don't
the-
need it.
Yeah. That, much or whatever on that. But yeah.
there was this one like really I think it was like a parking lot or a parking garage, and they had bought from me last year a bunch of like security equipment because I found them through my Amazon sales.
Yeah.
Coming up like a couple months ago, they wanted to reorder like the newer version of it, and I was like, why would you want to do this? Like, I don't get
They
it.
they need the security.
Yeah,
They
the
need
guy
they
on
need
the phone was like,
security
the
A1.
guy on the phone was just like listing me off all of the improvements, and I was like, yeah, but like it's like you're going from 1080
That's the
to
best-
1440p.
the
Like
best
you're
as
it's like a
a-
parking lot, bro. Like what is like
That's
why?
the best thing when you're selling something over the phone and the person's qualifying themselves.
Yeah, like the main reason they did it is to go from 1080p to 1440p.
You remember
like,
when we
bro.
were setting up the cameras at the warehouse and you were climbing on the pallet? Like you were standing on the pallet that was at
yeah,
the
bro. I
angle?
like
Wait. So it was the garbage can, and then there was the wall, and then there was a pallet here, and I was holding the pallet, and you were standing on it.
yeah,
yeah.
I funded that whole venture.
Yeah. Well, you got the cameras back, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I never.
Oh, no.
I fumbled that bag.
Did he buy them from you?
He was hitting me up for the longest time for me to switch
Because
everything.
he moved
over.
out. He moved out. Yeah.
I know. I fumbled that bag.
Damn. So you just lost like $1,000 or whatever.
Probably more.
And you took me off the cameras too. You didn't give me camera access to my own warehouse.
Well,
No, you didn't. Yes, you.
oh, I was told to.
By Garrett.
Yeah, I didn't care. I was
Yeah, that video on Twitter you posted in the robe in France with the guy who
Oh, I was thinking about that the other day. Yeah,
Wait,
creating your
the,
own luck, creating
that
your
was
own
so
luck.
funny,
That was
dude.
facts though. Yeah.
Dude, those were funny.
The harder you work, the luckier you get. Yeah, and positioning too.
Should I do another one of those?
Like it's all then that's possible real life and digitally, right? Digitally, it's having content entities, right?
I'm
being
thinking
an
of a funny
information
way to
flow.
do that. Maybe I like put on a robe and like hop out of a car or something like in the middle of the street and give like a quick speech.
Oh, like a
Not really just the
TikToker,
robe.
like a
It's the robe
TikToker.
and the wet hair that makes it.
Oh, the wet hair. Yeah. That
was
was another
funny,
wedding too.
dude.
You're a busy guy. You've been going to lots of weddings. Yeah.
I've only been to one in my whole life,
Yeah.
Which
Now
was the like 2 months ago or 3 months ago. Yeah.
which was like so stupid.
So you
What?
got the suit ready to go. Oh,
Oh,
money Twitter
fuck.
president too. So another one of those
Yo,
videos.
yeah, there's gonna be another one of those.
Yeah,
videos.
yeah.
I'm
That was
not-
funny. That was really funny. Yeah.
There's gonna be
Didn't
another
you
one of
didn't
those
you
videos.
like you put your
I
hands
did.
to
I
it?
was in one of these. There's gonna be another one of those videos coming up.
Dude, videos on Twitter do well too. From like
Photos on
algorithmically.
Twitter do so well. Let me see.
Yeah.
If I posted. Remember, I posted that picture of all those credit cards.
Oh, that got like 200 likes.
No, I think it got like almost. I was gonna say like 1,000. I think it got like 400 or 500 likes of these. Just bricks of credit cards.
Bricks and plots. Yeah, I need one of those for my wallet actually.
I mean, I'm sure I have your name on here somewhere.
No way. No way.
100%.
What?
I have a bunch of fake names on these.
Wait. Find the one that has my name on it and let me hold it.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it, but there's like hundreds here.
Yeah, so we got Watch Me Amazon coming on Thursday, and then we got to do the trade show, the ASD recap. Low key, we might even want to have Lester and Julian on for that.
We
again.
could get Lester on an in-person one. Well, actually, no, he lives in the Keys. I could get Lester up at my place. We could get an in-person one going. Miles, you just gotta fly down for it.
I actually kind of am thinking I might the first week of September, if that's cool with you.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, dude, I'm trying to move out of my place right now. Trying to
Well,
not.
that's what I. Yeah. That's what I.
Your Miami place?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm trying to get another spot in Miami right
Yeah.
now. I'm
Ben
not
was showing me the ones the other day were great. That was good.
Which one?
We'll talk about it after, but like,
The what do you mean? Just
it was right near where you currently live. It was like adjacent
the
to it.
build. I know the building. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I'm gonna move into.
Oh,
It's right
cool. Oh,
next to
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, so me, Ben, and Sanjay were gonna do like a 3-bed or a 4-bed in
The
Brickell.
house would have been
Um,
perfect.
Yeah, but bro, like
That living room for content would have been fucking
it would have
amazing.
been, but like, dude,
Yeah.
I don't want to be in a house in Miami right now. Like, being in Brickell is so much fun. And
I
Ben
feel-
agreed. But we're all doing 1 bedrooms in the same building.
Yeah, probably might even be able to finesse close to each other, but it doesn't really matter. Like,
No, dude, we're in the same building.
well, that's what the part about college is so good is you can walk to places and your boys live right near you. Like you can go hang out with someone like during the day if you want to. Like,
And it's kind of like the Tate. It's not really because we're not living together, but remember how Tate was saying like move in with like.
no, it's that no. We have so many examples of that. Like when we would buy the same inventory, you mastermind around the different topics, all that.
No, true. But I'm saying there's something about seeing someone like in your house with you like every day. It just
Yeah.
The energy is unmatched.
Well, that's why, and I know it's not the same, but like it's partially the same when you like we all FaceTime each other multiple times a day to like jam on like different topics. And
Yeah,
shit.
but
It's very
imagine
similar.
that, and we're all in the same room.
Yeah,
Like,
no, like, dude.
Yeah.
hype levels are just.
I mean, I know me personally, like I feed off of other people's energy. Like if I'm super tired and I don't want to do something, but like one of my like boys.
Oh yeah, you're like,
And
dude,
it's like you gotta
yeah.
come do this. I'm like, all right,
Absolutely.
let's go. Like
Yeah.
I'm not
And
gonna be that guy.
It's the presence, yeah, of
I'm the
course.
same way. I definitely.
It's that kind of shit that like launches you forward.
Yeah, very true, very true. On that, just like we try to be for you guys with the Buy Box Bandits. For those of you listening, buy more inventory. There's good stuff out there, or what you have to do. Take the time, build the skills, make some friends.
Go through the variations, find the one that's popping.
Yeah. So Billy, let me ask you this: what in terms of what's the number of ASINs that's really popped off for you? It's not a lot, like 30 probably.
Oh, less than 30.
No, but that have done like the big part of the volume. It's probably like 20.
Dude, probably like 5.
No, it's more than that. It's more. No, I know anecdotally it's more than that, but it's
well,
not
yeah,
a lot,
but if you're talking about like the core volume.
Yeah, exactly.
like
Right. It's buying big quantities of stuff that's really good. It's the same thing for me. It's the same thing for Dan.
Of your sales. Well, this isn't true at scale,
but it's right around that. It's right around that for us. It's different if you were doing like $1 million a month, 500K a month, but it's different for us.
80% of your sales comes from 20% of your inventory. That's true for like OA. That's
and sites. It's yeah, true. Because you're not quantity limited.
Well, honestly, depends. Like in grocery, that's not it.
But it could be suppliers.
What do you mean?
80% of your inventory comes from 20% of your suppliers.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, it's the efforts. It's the inputs and the outputs. Yeah. And
look,
it's
as long
identifying.
as long as you're buying more inventory, you're good.
Yeah. Oh, it's not stuff's growing. Yeah, you're as profitable as you want to be.
You want to
Yeah,
double?
I think. Huh?
You want to double your Amazon business? You should double the amount of inventory you're buying.
Oh yeah, that's a good. You can go tweet that. You can have dibs on that one.
I've already tweeted that. Like,
But I mean, yeah,
sorry, tweeted again.
that doesn't mean you don't have. Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't
I'm
have.
gonna
You
tweet it
don't
right
have new followers. 1% of your followers saw that original tweet.
Whoa.
Content, baby. More. Come on.
Maybe I'll just have Flips ghostwrite for me on Twitter.
No, Mason would. Mason goes writes.
Yeah, I've never had like the closest thing I've had to like a ghostwriter is me consulting with Miles on like my first tweet on a thread.
Which that was good. Yeah. But there's something to be said. The reason why we grow is because it's authentic and it's who we are. Like when you're saying stuff that no one else can replicate, you build a different type of relationship with people.
Yeah, I heard this somewhere. The guy who's on the way up is just as interesting as the guy who's already super established.
Yeah, there's something to be said for that. It's a different type of thing. Like I have way more followers now than I did when I was, this is my first year on Amazon or whatever.
Yeah, but
But
I'm sure there were tons of people who were just watching your stuff.
well, exactly. Yeah, that are still. Yeah, true.
Dude,
That are still
people
there.
watch,
Yeah.
man. People
Watch.
watch
Yeah, and they're
your
gonna
stuff.
watch something, so they might as
From
well be watching the
Dude,
Buy Box
from me
Bandits.
being here back in New Jersey and seeing people, I think I've talked about this before, but every time I come back here, I'll see people I haven't seen in a while, and they'll go, dude, like, I see you like on Twitter or whatever. I'm like, bro, like,
That's crazy. But yeah, it's like and it's certain people too, and some of them believed in you since the beginning. Like a small percentage believed in you, and
Yeah.
it's not
Sure,
the
some of them
people
aren't happy
closest.
about it either.
Oftentimes, it's like I have a couple
yeah,
like
no,
dudes I know.
some kid was like trying to make fun of me, and I was like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
kind of
okay,
funny.
buddy.
Yeah, there's a few
You just
people that I
challenge
like
it.
knew
Yeah.
decently during college that have followed me the whole time. They like always believed in it. I always rock with them for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tons
facts. Yeah, there's the people that were like vocal about it.
Or even just like acknowledge that it was something that, because so many people just think you're like either scamming people or that it's impossible or that it like doesn't work unit eligible, which is fine, obviously, but it's sad that it's that way, but
Yeah.
this is
it's
what it is, man.
who I don't know who said this, but someone said it's hard for people in like your hometown to believe that like you got to where you're at because they came from the same place as you.
Exactly.
Ooh,
Exactly.
someone said that too.
I don't know. I don't remember
it
who said
was.
it, but
Yeah.
that's like pretty much what it is. It's like they think you have to be doing
Illegal,
something
though.
illegal almost to get to
Yeah,
where
well, there were so many tendencies with me. Like I've been like posting content at this point, like pretty much every week. I took like 2015 to 2017 off, but for like 12 years, it'll be 12 years in June that I posted my first picture on like an independent social platform with the goal of reaching people not as currently associated with me.
right.
Essentially in that. And it's the same thing with you with the YouTube stuff from back in the day, like whether it's the shoe customizations, illegally live streaming the Super Bowl,
The Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl. Oh, is the Pro? Damn,
Well,
dudes
it was both. We got like shut down midway through the Super Bowl. Dude,
Where
I
were
still
you
got
streaming
paid
it? On YouTube?
on YouTube.
Yeah.
I still got paid out for all those ads, by the way. I made like $400 or $500 like each game on that. Like
because you could click and run the ads.
YouTube was, dude, every 30 seconds, run ad.
Wait,
Wait,
I didn't know you could manually run ads during a live stream.
back in the day. Yeah, you
anymore.
can now.
So you used
Yeah.
to be able to, and like you could just keep clicking it. And yeah, anytime like a commercial came up or like in the middle of like a play or something, or in the middle of like a quarter of timeout, like ad.
I'm
And
assuming
what was
that you
your
didn't
what
have
was
to
the
be
max
monetized,
viewership
but-
continuously?
I have a picture of it somewhere. The most people I've ever had watching an illegally streamed game was like 10,500.
Oh, so you were hitting search terms then? Definitely, you had to have been. Yeah, you had to have been.
100%. And I remember the first one I did was 2017 Pro Bowl, or maybe 2017 Pro Bowl. And like quickly it hit like 5K, and I was freaking out, like in my bedroom. Like,
Wait, perk Wi-Fi? Perk Wi-Fi?
No, I was home.
Oh.
Because I couldn't do it from perk. And then it just jumped. Like the next quarter was like 10,000.
You hit the search. Yeah, or they shut down other people and people had to migrate.
Yeah,
How many
that
subs
was
do you have at that point?
Well,
What do you
no
say?
one's subbing. No one's subbing to that.
Okay.
no, people
But
were
you could
subbing.
run ads just as a normal account.
Well, no, you could. Oh, yeah, you could back in the day. Yeah. And then
I had that YouTube channel has like 4,000 subs, but pretty much all of that came from my like gaming content.
yeah, if you think about how many people would have blown up or like would love to just be able to stream gaming and make $1,000 or 5,000,
So
like if they
many.
just kept
It
doing
was
it.
so
Yeah.
much fun.
Yeah.
Well, I found a picture of me mining
Ethereum.
some coin in 2018.
The hustlers.
What?
This-
Wait,
this bedroom,
what's
actually.
I see the code, but what's like oh no, is that a rig? Like a picture of a rig?
No. This is I was mining it. My computer was below it. There was no rig. I mean, my
Ah.
computer was a rig.
Interesting.
Uh,
All right. Well, I think we ought to finish up now. I got to go take some stuff to the storage unit and
I
such.
also have to go continue being rich.
Same with you.
We have to
Billy's
go
working on it.
Or
We'll be there in no time. Yeah, thank you guys. What was that?
Happy-
75, right?
Yeah.
75 or 76, I think this episode was. And stuff. Yeah. All right. Get a free trial of Seller Amp. Link in the description. Subscribe to the Buy Box
my
Bands.
Jimmy to the moon.
Follow Wi-Fi Astronaut. Follow Flips for Miles. Follow BillyFlips. Follow
Billy
All Out
Flips.
Amazon.
Go follow BillyFlips.